I'm stupid. I will be right back. Alright, there we go. That was a dumb... I shouldn't put my end stream button right next to my mute button, I guess. Okay, so anyway, where were we? Okay, so that actually fixed this just fine, because now that's actually in the center, more or less. Ever so slightly to the side, but that's honestly not going to bother me in the slightest. Okay, it might bother me in the slightest, but it's not going to bother me much. Okay, it bothers me now. Maybe I will actually just make it a regular door. It doesn't need anything special, honestly. This doesn't need something special. It's not supposed to be a special door. Okay. It is slightly annoying that it's wait, why can't I just change that actually? Why don't I just make it in the center? And then on the outside it'll just be right against the wall, which is very non-intrusive. Okay, that works better. I mean, it is still awkward, but whatever. I mean, every build has its perks, has its accidents. I don't know what to even call it. Okay, so it looks like the next step is uniqueness. Heading off to bed. Good luck with the rest of tonight's build. Thank you, Clausy. Have a good night. Honestly, I really should stop. I've been streaming, I think, 4 hours at least. But as I said, I get hooked on this kind of stuff. I like seeing progress. You know, I'm seeing progress, so. I guess I'll make this slightly smaller. No, stop. I'll probably go a little longer. I just... blah. I'm dumb. Do I like that? Do I like that the pillars are slightly interfering with the walkway? I think it annoys me more than it helps. This looks too cheap, though. But I think that's better of the two, honestly. I just... Okay, so... actually better? I think that's better. Okay. Get out of my face. Get out of my face! No facing. Okay. Gotta move all these. Okay, so... the reason I did that was so now I can have an extra block to cover this part. So I think that will be good. It also gives me a chance to maybe do... I mean, I guess I have stairs right there, so I mean, it's a little awkward if I wanted to put the detail like that. But, you know, it's gonna make a nice, could do like cobble wall. I mean, I guess the inside's supposed to be more spectacular, so... what do I actually want to make it out of? Like, would I want to do the insides as, like, more quartzy and stuff? Like, maybe I want to do a different material. Like, the finer looking material. Make it look really pretty in there. Really special looking. If you want it to really look pretty, make it my I don't know. Maybe. I think your face might be too pretty. No, that doesn't look good. That looks terrible. Get it out of my sight. That's awful. What was I thinking? That's horrible. Go away. Okay, so I need a thing. Is this still feeling? Yeah, that still feels okay. Okay, so I really need to come up with how does these. Let's see. H-Sil, gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8? Actually, it's only like 4. 4. Oh, actually, want a sphere. H, sphere, gold. 4. Okay, how'd that do? It's like that goes to about this block. Perfect. I think that's the correct size. Okay, so okay, so now all I have to do is Copy that. Uh, 2. Copy. Okay. And think I just paste it like here. Ooh. No. Paste minus A. There we go. Much better. Okay, so, interesting. Slab. That's a nice gold plunger. Indeed. Only the best for this church. I don't know, I'm trying to figure out how to make a good dome. This isn't really a good dome, honestly. It's just... But... yeah. So... I could make each of them wider. Nah, 2 of those is way too wide. I'm just not liking that. Okay, so I gotta figure out a good way to get this nice and rounded. That looks like a good round. Okay. So now, how do I... Wait, round exists? I don't think those exist, do they? Huh. What does curve do? Curve, stone, 5? Curve only works with what? Curve 5? How would I use it? What am I doing wrong? Curve block thickness. What is that? I didn't even know that worked. Yeah, well, apparently curve exists, but I don't know how do you use it. Oh, schnicks. Trying to troll and failing. Turns out you actually gave me a tip. Yeah, I know. Didn't work out, did it? I mean, it sort of worked out, I guess. Did you know, like, these things are really tall? Like, holy crap. These things are tall. I really, I didn't know. Why did no one warn me? Okay, so that's probably the tallest that would probably be wise to do. And that way I have a little bit of room to still do the whatever I decide to do for the other part. Stack 3, 5. Okay. From World Edit Wiki, draws the spine between cuboid. Okay, so it has to be a cube, is all it was saying. Okay, well, let's try it. 3. I think. Curve stone 1. Maybe. Okay, what about this? I don't. I don't understand. What am I doing wrong here? There must be. Yeah, I'm not following. I'm being a dumb. No clue. Yeah. I'll have to Google it later. That does look... Because, I mean, you know, it's always cool to learn of a new power. Alright. See you, Izzy. Thanks for stopping by. I know I should stop. I just don't. Why? What's wrong with me? Why do I do this to myself? Anyway, so... I don't know what to do with, I mean, gold blocks look ugly. I don't think there's anything you can really do about that. I mean, I could always just make it into concrete or something, like, you know, it doesn't have to be... And 251... I think it's 3? No. 4. Of course it's 4 instead. It definitely gives... It's definitely something I need to put a lot of color into, at least. I don't know what the colors will be exactly just yet, but, you know, I gotta do something. Stack 5. Okay, yeah, so something like that. Okay. So yeah. Do I want to have this jutting outward ever so slightly? I just don't know what to do with this green box. But I need the green box there. I can't just get rid of it. I could see if I could find a double use, like, you know, maybe I can figure out a cool design I can do on this side using mostly green. But I'm not actually sure what to do. And I don't want to move it one inward either. I don't like when panes connect like that. It's ugly. I wonder if having a walkway like that is, it does seem a little strange. There seems to be 3 arches. Looking at the images, and I'm just like, where do I put the 3rd? Like, maybe I can do it about there. Help you build? I mean, if you would like to give suggestions, by all means. I'm working on a cathedral. But I am on a single-player world, so I can't have people physically help. But by all means, if you have thoughts and suggestions, you can throw them out if you'd like. But this is what we got so far. I don't know how long I'll be continuing the stream. I've been going for, I think, 4 hours now, and I am starting to get worn down. But I think it's going pretty well. You know, honestly, I think this might actually be good just filled in. At the very least, I can fill it in like here, for instance. But I don't think it actually is very nice. Oh, okay. See ya. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right to me. Yeah, that's about the right height, I think, that I want it. I think this is actually going to have a slight slant to it. So it's probably going to be something like that. Might even be something like that. I think that'll make it look good. That way you don't see it on this side either. Okay, yeah, I think that's good. Okay, so okay, yeah, that's working out well. And I guess I should do paste. Okay. So, I don't know what to do with this piece. Set air. We'll get rid of this for now. But it sounds like I actually want my block to be about there, which is unfortunate because I wanted, I just needed one more block further out, but I don't really want to push this whole thing out by one block. How do I do it? How would I do it? I can always make I could always make this jut out ever so slightly, you know. Boom. And you know. Actually, let's fill those in real quick. Okay, that good? Yeah. Okay, so let's see here. copy, move 1, paste. Replace 160 air. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Now. I think that will work okay. Because now I can do other detail work to try and better embed this thing. Yeah, and that will let the wall here. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, so yeah, this will become a wall now. And that'll cheer me up greatly. I mean, I guess that will just change that, so that's not a big deal. I can't see that piece. Yeah. So something like that, and then... Okay. Yeah, that'll work. I actually would like it pushed back one more block. Crap. Okay, well, can I do that? I don't know. It could work. I didn't really want it to do that. I mean, that's not the worst in the world, but it does look unintentional. I don't like the fact that these pieces are touching. Like they're on the same plane. But it needs to be overarching the other wall too for the same reason. I mean, I guess from down here you can't really even see that. You can't even notice it's really there. I guess that's not terrible. Okay. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so now I can make this wall okay, so it has to multi-use if I'm doing that. Or I can come up with another solution. Set 159.5. But that's fine as far as I'm concerned about that. That's fine. Okay. So yeah, something like that, and then I do feel bad because like this particular walkway seems so not really all that interesting in comparison. That makes it a little bit nicer, I guess. Okay. But yeah, so this wall is going to mostly be for that, I think. But I am interested in, I think I might use banners to solve the inner problem. Like, I can do something like, I can do something like that, for instance. And I think that'll be pretty cool. But yeah, that should work. How do I get out? Okay, so that would allow this I don't know what to do with this space. It's probably not going to be used. It's probably just extra space. I mean, these pieces can go. I might honestly even just like have it jut about here. In fact, oh, thank you very much for the follow, Hung. This isn't even okay. So this actually is one block further down. So I think we're gonna keep it to that. Honestly, I think we're gonna keep it aligned to that wall. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Okay, so it looks like, I mean, we got the pillar on that side, so we don't need to really calculate it on this side. Probably just do something like that, really. And just say goodbye to the extra space kind of stuff. But that should be fine. I think that will be fine. It's a little awkward looking, I guess. But hopefully not too bad. Okay. That'll act as sort of like a double layer. Naturally, we can choose whatever block we want for that. Should look nice, regardless. But yeah, this is working out pretty well. Okay, so I'm gonna make this. And Yeah, I guess we can just put it over here. Looks horrible. Hi. Hey, Taco. Okotaro. How am I supposed to say that name? I never really know. But yeah, I'm working on a cathedral. I can show you in a second. Set 1-6. That'll work. This is an interior that I'm working on, and then the exterior is this so far. Trying to do a lot of detail and stuff, you know? This did end up being a lot bigger than I wanted, though. It's currently the Othakaro. Othakaro. Okay. I'm going to forget it. I apologize in advance. I'm going to forget that's how you say it again. But I think it's turning out pretty well. It's currently the Church of Jello, because I don't know what to do with that thing yet, but I'm pretty happy with how it's coming out. This is very I'm very much following Notre Dame for as far as the design goes. But it's looking pretty good. I think it's definitely a lot bigger than I intended. But you know, I guess that's how it usually goes, you know. Yeah, it's built during the stream. I think I started the stream about 4 or 5 hours ago. But yeah, this was a brand new project. I'm pretty happy with it, though. I think this is going really well. I do like the level of detail everything has. Like, you know, there's a lot of detail put into this thing. And naturally, we'll be able to copy-paste it to the opposite side. And that's why I'm only working on half of it. I am trying to think... I just got an email from YouTube. I am trying to decide, like, do I want to make the interior extra rich looking? Like, do I want to make it, like, out of quartz or something? What would be a good block? I feel like quartz is too much. Quartz is too much, but I feel like stone is too little. That's not good. Yeah. Let's see. But yeah, that's my current struggle. I don't know if... I think something like that would look nice. And then, like, I guess this can be just like the quartz pillar. Set quartz pillar? I don't actually know the, There. Maybe terracotta. Yeah, maybe for the floors and such. Or are you thinking for the window? Actually, for the window, that would look really nice. Yeah, that would look nice. The only problem is, currently it shows. So I'm actually thinking of using banners for, the glass. But, yeah, I guess terracotta is, like, really fancy looking. I don't think terracotta would make good, good pillars. I don't like this one. Set 155. How's that? Is that better? Honestly, I might be more. I'm more content with that design. Nice and detailed all the way to the top. Not good pillars, no, but flooring, yes. would make the pillars fit, yeah. Oh, these things are always so hard to figure out, aren't they? Okay, how's that? Yeah, okay. There. Okay. Just a thought. I don't know. To be honest, like, the whole thing reminds me of, the Muslim mosques. Because I think mosques have like a lot of design put into like the pillars and things like that, and you know they always have the geometrical patterns and stuff. But that's what that's what's kind of coming to mind when I'm looking at this currently. It also kind of looks a little bit Egyptian, I guess, because like this looks kind of like hieroglyphic. I don't know if that's really a good idea to put like the gold there, but I think the terracotta will definitely look nice up here. Okay, so there you go. That might look cool. We might even try to like merge different colors in it. Like maybe I can get I think these might be good colors. I don't know about that one. Looks good even if the pattern is an even block. You managed to make it work. Yeah, I think it worked well. I figured maybe I figured try out a few other colors. Like that looks extra grand, you know. And thinking about it, I wonder how much extra space do I have up here? So the roof is actually this block, so I can actually go up one for some of it. So like I can move that one, for instance. I even want to do like glowstone in the middle just so it's nice and bright up there. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Atomic. X-Atomic. What if I did, like, Would glass look nice? Normally I would have done panes, but you know, they don't really look good top to bottom. I'm just trying to give it a shot, and just, you know, might not work. Dang, you're still streaming. I really enjoy doing things. I don't know. I'm dumb. I know I'm dumb. That is external. Darn. Thank you very much for the follow, STG. Oh no, which way was it? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know. I don't know. Crap. No. I don't think I like the glass. I don't think the glass adds anything. I mean, it kind of adds things. I don't know. I'm not feeling it. Or it's making it so difficult for me to work with this that I don't want to... There we go. What time is it for me? It is currently almost 4 a.m. I keep saying I want to leave, and then I don't, because I'm dumb. Something like that. I like getting things done. And I think it's coming out well, so, you know. Was it smart to do it? Maybe not. Oh, wait, I can't actually go that far. Whoops, I forgot. Yeah, I can't do that. Okay, so let's see here. What would be the next color to go into? Yellow looks great near the light blue. Yeah. Complementary colors, man. Maybe red. I'm a little worried of putting red and green together. I was thinking maybe like the light gray, which has a little bit of blue hues. I could also do like this one. This one would actually make a great in-between of the two. Actually. Nah, I like the dark blue with it. But that's a nice transitional color. Red? Nah, I think red is too much. I think this is better. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that actually works fine. I think that's actually pretty good the way it is. This was a pain in the butt to make, but I mean, it does look really nice. Even if I can't figure out which direction anything ever is. Ah, there we go. There. I'm fine with that. Okay. My goodness, that was painful. But I think that looks really nice. I think that looks really nice. Great suggestion, Taco. That's exactly what that needs. It does. It looks really nice. If only these pillars weren't so common. Like, you know, it might be actually nice to have, you know, larger ones. The only other thing I could think of is, I could get rid of, like, the middle piece, the middle pillar. And that, like, these will stay, but, like, it doesn't... I don't know, I feel like that's not structurally a good idea. But it would let there be so much more room for a much more decorative terracotta. Like, this looks lovely, but I just wish it was, like, a little bit bigger, you know? I think that would... so good. You kind of have a larger one in the center of the ceiling, I suppose. I mean, I guess this is only considered, like, a fourth of what it's supposed to be, because, like, it's supposed to have another part of the outer piece right here, and then it's supposed to be basically a flip on the other side. Without the tower, anyway. The towers are only one side. So, let's see. I don't know if there should be color on the pillars. I feel like it's in a sense distracting. Actually, I don't want to bring that forward. I think that would look, yeah, that looks nicer. I like that. There. Distracting or detailing? I think distracting, because, like, you want that to be the focus, you want these to be the focus. So, I don't know if you really want to be staring at the pillar, is, I guess, my thought. The pillar's nice, but it's not important. I'm thinking this has to be thick too. I feel like I don't really like that it's intervening in the hallway, but I feel like it looks too thin otherwise. I mean, I could even do things like that. In a monument like this, every part is supposed to look stunning. If it needs to change, it is just a few blocks. I suppose so. Let's see. So, set. Are the floors usually fancy? Notre Dame looks to have a tiled floor, and it's just checkered. It is just a checkerboard tile, so nothing too special about it. But I think we can go more grand than that. I don't think we need to stick to Notre Dame. I'm sure there are other cathedrals that did things a lot nicer. Things that look impressive. Oh yeah, it did remind me though that nah, that doesn't look good. Okay. Mosaic floors are a thing in some cathedrals. Yeah. I think it could be nice and fancy. Here's another thought I have. I was thinking of maybe doing one of these floors. Like, these floors look always really nice, but maybe this isn't like the main hallway, but maybe like over there. Yeah, I think this is better floor for, you know, it might even be better up here too. This is a nice floor, but I don't think it should be the main floor. That looks nice and rich, you know? And we gotta figure out what to do with the walls here. Just a banister near the window. Yeah, you could do something simple, I guess, like that. I'm not sure. Set concrete. I think it's 10. No. 9. Okay. Set 95 3. I think this will also make it look a little extra fancy, having it actually underneath glass. I don't know. I think that makes it look richer, even more rich than. I don't know, just thought. Okay. If you try to mix in a pattern of something not so detailed in the concrete, it would work very well with that. Yeah. Yeah, something not too distracting. Just something, you know? I'm actually gonna get rid of the glass for now. Cyan powder, cyan wool. Could do something as simple as that. I was thinking of trying to do a little bit of color work, personally. Like, let's see, we want to make sure the aisle is at least that large. Where would the seats start? Oh, there are seats are actually throughout. Actually, I guess it's only in the middle that does seats, so So does that mean I want to do something like, say, that? Where, like, it's only 3? That feels so cramped, considering it, maybe for, the sake of feeling, I think a 2-seat is better. I mean, the other option is I can try and push the, pillars back one. If I push them back one, then, you know, there's at least a little bit more seating, because this one doesn't seem like it's going to have much. And based on how I'm interpreting the images, it doesn't look like these are actually with chairs in them. Yeah, everyone wants this view. Oh yeah, I can totally see the front here. How wide the structure going to be in the end? Well, I did this side, so about that wide. The wall's looking about there. So, you know, this is about how much area it is. We're probably going to have at least one layer for a special wall on the inside. And this will be where the panes and such are as well. But yeah. So the other wall is the same location. Yeah, more or less. It's going to be pretty I mean, these churches are usually pretty symmetrical, so, you know. So, if that's the case, then, like, so the other pillar would be about there. Yeah, so the other pillar would be about there. Hello, crazy streamer. How are you doing today? I'm working on a cathedral. Thank you. Thank you very much for the follow, crazy. Unless you flip the entire structure, which gives you more room. What do you mean? Unless I flip the entire structure, which gives you more room? I mean, I am going to be flipping the entire structure. So yeah, the other side of the pillar would be here. Oh, that might be nice. Just for a little bit of color. Nah, too distracting. Too much. All right. Let's see. Internet problems here. Ah. I get that entirely, man. Sometimes it's just sometimes that internet just doesn't want to it doesn't want to do what you want. What you currently have 2 times make the floor you are working on double before pillar wait, what? Yeah, I know I'm making twice as much floor. It's just more for my own visual view. Just like the terracotta I completed. Just for the heck of it. Partially because the rotations are going to be different, you know? But I'm not too worried about that. But yes, technically I only need to worry about 1/2. That looks to be sort of a little pattern I have. I explain like a spoon, clearly. Yeah, I'm not following you, man. Hey, Zloy. How you doing? I should be going to sleep. Breakfast time. Oh, okay. See ya, Katara. I should be asleep. I'm really stupid for still being awake. Is that... What should I use? This is how you get dizzy, right? Ugh. Okay. No, you're really stupid for a multitude of reasons. Well, I guess that's encouraging. Whew. I don't know, maybe that's too much. I actually really like this color. I wonder if that would make a better floor. I have awoken from my slumber. I should be sleeping! Why do I do this to it? Yeah, I really shouldn't be awake. I really shouldn't be. But I am. I am affected. I really do want to go to bed, but at the same time, it's like I wanna get things done, you know? And it's like I keep pushing, even though I shouldn't. I have a Discord. I don't think there's a public link to it, though. I believe Mad Sloth is part of it, if you wouldn't mind, Sloth. I think you can public invite people. Did it eat the link, Sloth, or I don't know. Yeah, thank you. Did that actually work as far as the link goes? I can't actually see if it ate it or not. Okay, cool. Hello, Mason. How are you doing today? Oh, thank you very much for the follow. I'm in. So what do I want to do for these colors? Maybe we can do that one. That too much? That looks a little too much. How about maybe the dark blue? I'm a little okay with the dark blue. Concrete. Guess we'll do maybe I should do I guess it's probably fine the way it is. Except now I don't know which direction it's supposed to. There we go. Perfect. Your voice is repeating for me. Uh-oh. Maybe you have multiple tabs open? Doesn't technically have a center. It's technically supposed to... oh, I can see if that will work. Technically supposed to do that, I guess. Terracotta. Gold might look actually really nice with it. Might be a little too much. How about this one instead? That's a nice center point. Not my favorite. What about this one? Yeah. Not terrible. Okay, so now doop and doop. Okay. There. Okay, so that definitely a busy texture. Okay, move, move. Okay, and then fill 95.3, 10. Yeah, that's not too bad, I don't think. I think that looks kind of nice. I could even do something with like the glass and like, you know, make a checkerboard or something. But I think it's nice the way it is. It would be like something like this. Which I think would be too much detail. Like you can't really focus on this stuff if that's the case. So that's pretty cool. Now the question is, do I want to do like do I want to do something like more terracotta, or is that way too much? I think I'm on the side of it's way too much. So if I were to do it, a rug is rather shaggy, so I think that would be another choice. It's a little not the right color to me. This might be closer to the right color. And the question is really, do I mind the fact that you can actually see the hay bales? I guess that's the alternative, is that like the lines are this way. And I don't think they personally bother me, to be honest. But I think World Edit can... That's interesting. Oh, that's not actually interesting. Never mind. Doesn't look like they actually have one that does all of the sides. Okay. What about this one? Ugh. Ugh. Welcome to the Church of Disease. No, that doesn't give me something. That does not give me a pleasant feeling. What about... I could always just do wool. In fact, if we do wool, we might as well do carpet. And then I can use chiseled quartz so that when you look through the glass, it looks really fancy. Like so. Yeah, that might work. Another option is we could always go with maybe like a cyan carpet to match our other floor color. And that looks kind of nice. I think that's a really good pick, though. I like the quartz showing on the inside and using the carpet for the outside. I think that looks really good. So, I guess the next thought I have is I gotta figure out... So, if I do that, how does that affect the pattern? I guess it doesn't really affect the pattern. There. Okay, yeah. Hello, Crumbly. I do not speak Spanish, unfortunately, but welcome. I hope you enjoy. Regardless. We are working on a cathedral, and right now we're just doing the interior. Definitely a long process, this whole thing. Let's see here. A Cathedral of Joy. For the moment, I'm gonna have to figure out what to, bit on the nose in it. Yeah, I don't know what to do for the glass window just yet. But I will most likely make it into something spirally. Is my assumption. Let's see. Glowstone. The person who gets to sit here, really enjoying the view. Oh, I can't actually do anything because I used the carpet. I mean, I guess I can make that wool, but meh. Meh. Okay. So anyway, no, that doesn't look okay. How about, let's see, what other kind of rich flooring can I do? I feel like this looks really rich, and that's nice. Pueblos hablar. I believe hablar... No, that's alto. Alto is tall. What's hablar? I remember hablar. I've always been terrible at Spanish. Now I want to remember what that word means. I know I heard that word. I know I'm familiar with that word. Okay, so let's see here. If someone refuses the English in your English stream, I don't have a problem with them, honestly. I suppose to an extent I would be worried in the sense of I don't know what they say, but apart from that, I don't really mind. Okay, that turned out well. Oh, hey Cameron! How you doing today? You know, the one thing that's nice about me having really long stream times is that I see a whole bunch of people show up at random times. And, like, right now I have more viewers than I had in what, in my opinion, was a better time to stream. So, that's always interesting. But yeah, I'm working on a cathedral. I think it's coming out pretty well. That's what I got so far. But I'm liking it. Just gotta make sure the inside looks nice and good looking. Thanks, Cameron. I knew I could count on you for support. Oh, gosh. I stream too long in sessions, though. I'm exhausted, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I'm getting so much done. Z. I don't know why I did that. I could have actually just copy-pasted it with World Edit. Oh well. So it's something like that. That's what I'm currently looking at for a ceiling. It does. Thank you. I'm glad it looks fancy. That's the whole point of an inside of a church, I think. The outside is very gray. The inside's gonna be, you know. That is a lot of gibberish that you got there. Serious? Alright, so... that worked. I'm working on a cathedral. I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm overdoing this thing. I just want it looked really fancy, you know? Maybe make you feel like you're not worthy to be in here. So the dead core and slow fall effect makes me want to moonbase. Ah, I guess dead coral would be a great moon rock, eh? Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a good choice. I agree. Looks, sounds cool. Do I want that? I'm thinking that might be better, honestly. What is that? Set 262 3? No. Wait, what? No. 62 5? Ah, okay. Okay, so let's see here. Replace 162 5 with quartz. Perfect. Oh, that looks fancy on its own. Ooh, oh, that's so pretty. Right then, let's see here. And then I want the rest of it to be what number is it? 251. Yeah. I look forward to playing with the commands for it. Yeah, it should be pretty cool. Yeah, that sounds cool. Okay. Hey, get out of my face. Okay. So, is that better? Having nice... I think that is actually better, having a nice white floor. And then I guess this is where the stair thing would do again. Hello, Crumbly. Might be distracting to have these lines, honestly. I don't know. Maybe it's even better if I do something like this. Then the lines are internal instead of on the edge. Whoops, I did that wrong. Another option is I could do something like this, where it's a little bit... It's its own little checkerboard. I feel like that's a little distracting, though. So, maybe not. But it might also be better just to, you know, finish it off with that. No sense of really putting detail into this, into a floor design that's supposed to be a little quieter, I think. And I cannot, for the life of me, figure out how to do a checkerboard again. Okay, so... Okay. So I want to this block. That did not work. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Sirius. Did I do something? I did something bad. Oh, and thank you very much for the host as well. What am I doing wrong? Ah, much better. Okay. I don't know if this gold thing is really a good idea around them. I was thinking that maybe it gave it a little extra something, but I don't know. D, I'm gonna force you to animate my emotes one day, by the way. Oh dear. Oh, animation's so annoying though. Thank you very much for the follow, Raren Sater. Discord likes animations now. So oh no. But it's so tiring. Okay. There we go. I don't know. Animation's one of those things that it's so frustrating. It's like so freaking frustrating. Yeah, that's true. Those are a lot more work too. I still need to. I still haven't really came up with an intro even I like, which is really frustrating. I'm like, surely I can come up with one. I am making a cathedral. That's what it looks like so far. Yeah, we're working on the interior at the moment. I think it's coming out really nice, though. I'm not thinking this is adding anything, to be honest. I think maybe I will... What about doing, like, stairs? Is that looking... Is that too much? Maybe that's too much. Maybe I try the other way? I think that looks kind of cool, but I don't know why. I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, there's no reason it would do that, but it looks kind of cool. It looks kind of fancy. They made the pillars and then they put it through the floor because they realized the roof is so heavy, it got pushed down. Whoops. With World Edit, can't you make more block? No. World Edit doesn't add blocks. Unless you're talking about, like, say, the original slabs that, were in the game, where, like, all the wood slabs, for instance, were originally stone slabs for, like, beta and such, and those still exist. But you need to have a resource pack if you want to, like, have them retextured to something else. Hello, Spiky. How you doing? Yeah, there's actually not really much to see. I'm working on a cathedral. This is the outside. And I'm currently working on the inside. There's a wall on this side that's sort of in the works, but there's not really much to see, honestly. So at the moment, we're just kind of doing the interior. But I think it's coming out pretty well. That actually looks pretty nice. What can I do with, I could always make, like, this yellow terracotta, for instance. Like, would that be nice enough? I guess you can't really see it is the only real issue. Only bringing it up because I feel like the pillars would do great with stairs only slightly out of the ground, so floors into the slabs. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the slab thing. Only bringing it up because I feel the pillars would do great with stairs only slightly out of the ground. Oh. I see. You would want it, like, right here, I guess. Or rather, raised one. I guess that's another thought is, like, you know, would I want to do something like this with stairs going around it? I don't personally like that. I think it looks really nice the way it is. But, I don't know. Still a lot of, I don't know what I'm doing. What about end rods? End rods are pretty... That's got a nice elegance to it. Or more better. It's actually kind of stressful seeing so many, I feel. Raised half a block would be ideal, but not easy. Oh, you mean like this? No, that can't be right either. But no, it's better if I just stay on regular blocks. Otherwise, there's going to be a lot of other wonky things happening. But I'm happy with how this is so far. It's like it's okay. Not a big deal. Okay, that's what 2 looks like. What about 3? I think I like 2 more. And I'll just... Oh, that's what it is. That's just dumb looking, actually. Okay. So something like that. Oh. So something like that. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Novice Thunder. The only real problem is, I really like the anvils for railings, but it's very dark in comparison to, what I'm using elsewhere. So maybe what we'll do is maybe no, glass panes wouldn't be. That better? I mean, that gives me a little sense of depth to it by just doing something like that. Can you build a trampoline? That would be pretty simple, I would think, to make. Honestly, I think that's actually pretty much it. Like I would do something like, you know, this for legs. Naturally, we gotta get rid of the concrete on the underside, but you know, that's basically what I would have done for a trampoline, probably. I just feel like this has sort of that meshy looking texture. That's why I chose that. But of course, if you want like one that actually functions, slime blocks are probably the best thing to go with. But you know, that's pretty much all I imagined for a trampoline. Let's see. Please say pews are temporary. What? Well, I mean, there you go. Alternatively, do I want to pretend that this is a straight path? Or is it nice that it kind of curves inward? I feel like it's kind of nice and kind of distracting. It's kind of both. Poor loser sitting behind the pillar, I know, right? I feel like I needed to push the pillars back one. Or something. I don't... Like, I feel like there's not really that many seats considering how large this place is. Like... I feel like I failed. But I want to make the walkway nice and large, you know? They would typically be against the wall, then curve out for a balcony. I mean, looking at all the images I did online, it looks like that's exactly what they do. They have a lot of pillars everywhere. Like an F shape. I mean, a lot of the... Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the images I've seen do exactly that. So, I guess I'm confused. I don't know. There just doesn't seem to be very much space. I guess I made it a little bit too thin on the inside. But I don't know if I can really handle making even more. Like, it's already so big, you know? But it might be worthwhile to see about extending this a couple more blocks out. Hey Sarah, how you doing? I'm working on a cathedral. Now I don't know what to do about this one. Wow. Glad you're liking it. This has been quite a bit of work. But yeah, trying to make it look really, like, really cool looking. I say so. Okay. Thank you very much for the follow, Sarah. Whew. Goodness, 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 though. This has been quite a bit of work. I probably will be ending the stream soon, though. I am, like, and this time for realsies, I'm getting exhausted. I see what's... Yeah, I think it's just too skinny. So, I guess what we'll do is we're gonna push... We're gonna make this, this middle piece, and we're gonna push it out a little bit more. But that should do it, and I think that'll make it look a lot nicer too. I think that is the problem. Like, it's so cramped. I made a huge church, tiny living space. Yeah, I'm likely going to. As I said, I think I'm gonna just move the middle piece and push it out further. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that would be about this. Yeah, that would be about the right feel. Even that's looking a little cramped. Just trying to imagine that in my head. But you know, that should work a lot better. Like, this is just really small. I just didn't really want this thing to be so big, and then it turned into this giant stupid thing. Too big. I have some gargoyles, actually. This was my gargoyle design. They are rather small, so I couldn't really do too much with them, but those are supposed to be my gargoyles. I don't think they're actually not that bad, especially given the scale. But yeah, these were difficult. But I think they came out pretty well. I guess I should put some gargoyles on this thing too, eh? Might be a good idea. But anyway, that's what I got in any case. I don't know what to do with this part. I feel like the roofs are slightly slanted, but I don't see any good images at the moment that would really help me. I feel like it's slanted like that, though. Just trying to come up with what my arch would be. How would flipping over the top stair look? Like an L on top of, backwards. You mean like this? Or alternatively, you mean like this? Not sure what you mean. For my crown mold. Yeah, okay, so you mean up here. Unless you were thinking like, something like that. Yeah. Okay, you were thinking something like that. Maybe. Yeah? A little bit of elegance in that. There's a little elegance in that. Definitely, definitely. I think that could be very cool, actually. Too bad this is annoying as heck to place. Okay, that would be how... Okay, so it would reveal... Could even add a slap beyond that if you wanted. Ah, you mean like right here? I think that would be too much. Or alternatively, you meant on this side, which I would be much more inclined to do. I feel like that would look nice. I think what I'm gonna do is I want it to look somewhat arched, so I think I'm gonna do this, and so it'll be something like that, I think. I might also see if I can... I guess I can't lower it because this is where the molding is. It does have its own style, pizzazz to it though. Definitely agree it's a nice look. Looks rich. Which is good, because literally everything seems rich in this thing. Yeah. More depth with the tunnel. What you had before felt sci-fi. You mean like right here? Yeah. I'm not really liking how that feels. This is obviously going to be a window. I need to make sure that these windows actually work on the outside. Could raise it one. That's not too important. That would probably look better if I have... If the bottom is going to be quartz, then... Maybe too much? Maybe too much. You'd raise it even more, huh? I don't want the window raised, is the problem. I don't want the window raised. I want to make sure that they're nice and long, you know? But that doesn't look too bad. Guess I don't know how to do. I don't like it because, like, you know, I feel like I guess I could just simplify it like that on the outside, inside. It's a bit lacking, but I feel like otherwise it's just gonna look weird because, like, there's gonna be all these pieces that don't connect. I guess the other exception would be like if I want to push the whole wall inward one. Then I could have it, you know, then I could just have the panes in the middle. I wouldn't be too against doing something like that. That would allow, yeah, I mean, like, that's already 5, so, you know, there is an extra 6th block. If you flip the sill, could use all full blocks of random color. I just want to make sure it looks good on the outside. I mean, I want it to look good on the inside, but I want to make sure the outside looks good too. I don't know, I just feel like something like that would be lacking. I guess it's not terrible though. Just lacking. Looks like a potion bottle. I see it. Why red? It doesn't have to be red. That was temporary. The red was more to say this block does not appear on the outside. There's no purpose for the red. It's just red. Maybe too much? Thinking too much. I mean, naturally I'll have to figure out a way to close that off again. The easiest way would just be do something like that. Actually, how would that look? Where's the next window? Yeah, I'm thinking it's too much. I would only go this many. Don't zigzag them. I think it'll work. You'd be more inclined to something like this, perhaps. That looks kind of nice. Yeah, that could gives it at least a little bit of detail. Yeah, that's working pretty well. Definitely a very rich. Definitely very rich. There, something like that. I feel like you keep trying to get too fancy and it just becomes messy. Wouldn't surprise me. Honestly, it's probably one of those things where, like, as I said before, I should just go to bed. And, you know, when I look at it in the morning, I'll have new fresh eyes and things like that. And I can reassess things. But yeah, I am trying to make it incredibly fancy. So, I'm trying a whole bunch of random things out, and I don't think these stairs, honestly, I don't know, maybe it doesn't add anything. Glad you liked the outside, at least. Yeah, there's nothing really adding to these little spots. That looks fine. Okay. Not seeing really any wall. Honestly, I'm done. I'm not thinking well enough. Anyways, thank you very much everyone for watching, and hopefully you do like how it all turned out. I think it turned out pretty well. Still lots to be done here, but you know, I think it is turning out pretty well, and you know, this is all based on Notre Dame trying to make a cathedral, things like that. You guys might have heard it a million times. It's throughout this stream if you've been around here for a little while. But yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next stream.